Hey, love lovers. Now, talking about a composite chart, right? We are talking about merging two birth charts and getting a third chart, which is a representation of, the two people. Because we're dealing with relationships, this is a composite chart representing the couple in this podcast. Okay. Now, getting into the Scorpio Ascendant in a composite chart, right? We are talking about a couple that is, I don't know, it's like they are surrounded by transformations in their life. Okay, ever since this couple got together, oh my goodness, things have been going upside down literally every single time. I mean, it's like they can't even believe it. I mean, one of the partners could be like, oh my gosh, ever since I got with this person, my life has been upside down. Because you know what? That's what this couple is about. This couple is about transformations from the time that they meet until the time that they will separate, regardless of how they separate, either separation by breakup or separation by, the God's will, okay? But anyway, this is what the couple is known about. We know about this couple, oh my goodness, by the things that are happening in their relationship, the things that are happening to them, This is a couple that would, even like get a car accident together. This is the type of a couple that would have stories like, we were in a car accident, last month. We were hospitalized. We were, we were poisoned. We were, there was a burglary at our home. This is the couple that is experiencing it all. Okay? And of course, this couple, because it's experiencing it all, is seeing every worst and best of life. They are the most intense couple that you could meet, okay? Because remember, this couple is also into the, I don't want to say the dark world, but like the world that other people don't want to get into. Things like conspiracy theories. This couple is all about that. Things about ghosts. This couple is all about that. This couple is about the hidden things of life. This couple is about the side that other people are scared about. This couple is the couple that will go to the horror movies, and be so excited. This is that couple, and even the way they dress, sometimes it could people get scared, Maybe this is a couple that is like just full of tattoos, wearing clothes that other people think they're weird, like, or dark, This is that couple, all right? They're not scared of anything. They've seen it all. They've experienced it all, and they're coming back again for more, okay? And of course, these things could be really like scary to people who are watching this couple, okay? But to this couple, to themselves, they like attracted to each other because of these things, or else they are staying together because of these things. However, we must say, this is a couple that could also have scandals. In their appearance, in the public persona. This is a couple that could be accused of cheating on each other. This is a couple that could be, facing being shamed by the public as well. Okay, this is a couple that could also be let's say, dealing with emergencies all of their lives, either emergencies within their couple or because of other people in the public. Okay, so a lot of stuff is happening with this couple. And we also know that, because of all of these things that they're experiencing, you find that they find each other as, someone to go to for counsel, for advice. So, they also, would involve their families to, to get some advices, because this is a heavy couple in terms of what they're facing on a day-to-day basis. And what we also see is that when they're talking to each other, in these counselor therapy type of sessions, they can also be preachy, type of a conversation, like a preachy type. And because of this, we also see that regarding how they talk now to maybe their neighbors, for example, they can have an authoritative tone, and they also can have what we call like a cold tone with their neighbors, because they are so they're facing a lot of stuff, guys. So the neighbors could just give them a break, even if like they may seem harsh and in their conversation with them. This couple is facing a lot of stuff, so give them a break. And in their household, they are still kind of having what you call like a liberated home, if we can put it in that way. They have a liberation within their home. They're already facing a lot of stuff, so they don't need to add a lot of stress. So within their home, they are expecting anything at any time. So it's like an open home, home for one, home for all type of a vibe. Because with all these transformations that they're facing, they must have an open door to different people coming in within their home. And these different people that come through, they usually people also of foreign culture, people also of taboo lifestyles, people who are literally different from the society, and people who are willing to do different things. Because this is a Scorpio Ascendant we're talking about, so they definitely are going to attract such people anyway to their home. And when it comes to their children, they really become inspirational to their kids, but sometimes they're not available to their kids because of these transformations that they're facing in their lifestyle. So you find out that sometimes their kids, they feel lost because mommy's here, daddy's here, and then next daddy's not here, mommy's not here, because of these up and downs happening in this life of this couple. Okay, what we also see being possible is accumulating high debts together as a couple. Okay, because remember now, because it's a Scorpio Ascendant couple, it means that they are living off other people's monies as well. Okay, so these could be money from banks, money from families, the in-laws of each, and also obviously bank could be in terms of debts. Okay, so that's possible. But it's also possible, and highly possible, that when it comes to health and being healthy, they take care of their health. They exercise to make sure they're healthy. They keeping a physical routine that keeps them healthy, regardless of that of the form of that physical routine, but they keep a physical routine, okay, to keep themselves happy. And they like to interact with people who bring a sort of some softness out of them. They like to, interact with people who have values, who have values and traditions, people who know who they are. So these are the types of people that they attract, to themselves. It is indeed highly possible that also they manage to, beat any challenges that come in front of them. They actually have so much strength to do that, to overcome conflicts, which, are there, but they overcome them, and they overcome enemies as well. They have that strength to overcome enemies. Remember, as a Scorpio Ascendant, as I've said, they've gone through it all. They've seen it all, gone through it all, and now they are so experienced to face life and to take on any enemy and to take on any challenges, and they do that with fierceness, okay, and they most of the time they win over their challenges, over their enemies as well. So we can also see that when it comes to really with their in-laws, like the life they share together with the in-laws as well, they have like a youthful approach. They approach a shared life with youthfulness, with playfulness, as friends, friends that really are fond of each other, and they also are fond of their in-laws and their families in that aspect, okay. And this obviously also goes to show that even their romantic life, their bedroom life, that is, it is really like a fun romantic life, affectionate as well, and playful as well. They don't lack that. Perhaps they see themselves as like, the only people that they can really trust in this world. Like they see the other partner as like, wow, this is the only person I can trust truly in this world, So they see each other alike that. So what we can also see with this couple is that when it comes to their father-in-law, or one of the father to the partners, this father can be like can play a role of a mom, a father to this couple, like father-in-law to one partner, of course, can play a role of a mom. Like you'd find that this couple has at least one father that is very nurturing, very warm, very like caring for them, like in a manner that a mother normally does, And this is also showing us that they also have lots of travels. Like they travel a lot, and when they travel, they can also travel for comfort. Like just traveling for comfort, traveling for nurturing, meaning that they could be traveling to their other family members, that they know. And we can also see that they could, as I said, if they've seen it all, they've been through it all, so they could gain them. So because of this wisdom and confidence that they've gained through the hardships and the transformations that they've been through, because remember, this is a couple that has seen it all, therefore they might gain themselves a name of being, that couple that thinks, they can beat anything. Ooh, that couple that is fearless. Ooh, that couple, So people could look at them in that status of, this couple is like, is like the king in this society in terms of, in terms of life, in terms of surviving things, in terms of winning wars, in terms of, just, how they move through life. And they also they also take their relationship in such a manner that they see they see it as, or they see their couple rather, as some sort of a pact between a king and his queen type of a thing. So yeah, and then we can see, of course, that they receive a lot of criticism from their friends at times. Okay, unfortunately, this couple has some friends who are really critical of them, and who would criticize them, and trying to pinpoint everything that they do. But again, as I said, this is that type of a couple that has seen it all, that has gone through it all. So all these criticisms, they just come and they transform them, and they go out there and get more and do the same, and we can see that some of their friends actually could be from the medical field. That's possible, if it's not like a traditional medical field, such as at the hospital and everything. It could also be like those bohemian type of healers, people who heal through alternative methods. Okay, those are some of their friends. And we can see, of course, that these friends, as I said, they like to criticize this couple, they like to analyze this couple, and as a result, oh my God, we can see that some of these friends could turn out to be enemies actually to this couple. Yes, this is possible. From this circle, some of the friends are enemies, and sometimes through the actions, they reveal themselves to be enemies to this couple. And this couple will know about it. This couple will know that so-and-so is my friend, but then they're also my enemy type of a vibe, right? And we can also see that some of these friends could also start conflicts within this couple, could be the cause of some of the conflicts that come up, all right? But again, this is Scorpio. This is a Scorpio Ascendant couple. They will go through it. They will transform. They will face it, and they will go through it and over it and above it. Yeah. Okay, so what else we see is that when it comes to spending money, they actually spend money in things that make them happy. By that I mean like in social events. Okay, as I said, when there's a horror movie coming out, this is a couple that will get that ticket. So they can also be attending like social events, maybe social events that deal with, as I said, kind of like stuff that is a bit taboo, that is quite shocking to some people. Okay, it could also be occult, it could also be, I don't know, like some spiritual journeys, that they'll spend this money on. But then the purpose would be to meet with other people. The purpose would be to socialize, to partner with other people, to be around people. Yeah, that would be the most of their expenses. That would be some of their expenses. We can see that. And you know what, guys, I feel like we could go on and go on and go on about the Scorpio ascendant couple, but let me just stop here and say thank you. I will chat to you soon. Yeah, I thought sweet.